What is alternative dispute resolution? I am going to show you in this very short overview your private power to bypass the traditional court system, which is the least effective way to navigate disputes. So, all right, Shar, what do you mean, least effective way? First, I want to start by helping you to understand that more than 90% of cases that begin as lawsuits are actually resolved through alternative dispute resolution. The most common or popular form of ADR is mediation. Mediation is a voluntary process where the two people in a matter who have a dispute select a neutral third party to help them develop the terms of an agreement that will resolve their differences. In the mediation process, there is give and take. There are no winners and there are no losers. And one of the most common misconceptions about the court system is that taking someone to court is going to result in a winner and in a loser. It's just not true, especially in the realm of domestic relations, or that is family disputes. In contracts, however, there is more of a right and wrong outcome when we are talking about identifying what went wrong in a business deal, what went wrong in a commercial transaction. And so, one of the most prevalent and powerful tools wherein trillions of dollars are decided in commercial disputes each and every day around the world is arbitration. Arbitration is the private justice system behind the justice system that you see on TV and where many people go in to file their disputes. And it is preferred in business because it's fast, it's affordable, and it's fair. And so the arbitrator is a neutral third party who hears both sides of the case. The person who's bringing the complaint lays out the basis for their complaint. The person who's responding to the complaint, or maybe even has their own complaint, lays out their case. And the role of the arbitrator is to decide the rights on each side and how to resolve the situation or judge right and wrong and what is the remedy or the legal outcome that addresses the wrong. So that is arbitration. And then finally, one very unknown or a little known alternative dispute resolution option that is also very, very powerful for helping people think through their options is a case review. A case review is the very similar to an arbitration. However, what the arbitrator does in that situation, after hearing both sides, gives a summary of how the arbitrator sees this case would work out if it went further to a judge for a binding decision. Alternative dispute resolution is your constitutional right. It is your right under your state law. And most people never interact with alternative dispute resolution until after they've already filed a lawsuit. There is no need to file a lawsuit before hiring a mediator or an arbitrator for either mediation, arbitration, or case review. And so If you are a person of faith, especially, I am inviting you to consider this form of justice as an alternative to the very, very popular and very, very expensive and very, very combative and very, very delayed process of justice, which is filing a lawsuit and going through the traditional route for justice. The average court case, and I can only speak here in Metro Atlanta, the average court case for a dispute under $15,000 is probably going to take about 6 months to get your case heard. Disputes that are over $15,000 can be 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, or even longer before you get your day in court. This is a public service announcement so that you and more people in our community can understand and actually utilize the power of your legal rights to receive justice in a format that just makes more sense. This is Judge Shar with Law for Love, and this is my arbitration and alternative dispute resolution center. We are honored to serve in very private spaces, preserving your dignity from public scrutiny and having your business all in the streets. And I invite you to start a new case using the button below so that you can get a clearer understanding of the possibilities of resolving your differences sooner than later.